This is our 72-hour backpack that we put all the supplies in, and within this you're going to get a large tarp, which you can use for covering things or putting things that are in your home that you want to get out quickly on. We have a tube tent, which is actually for 2 people. It can be used again as a place that you can put things underneath, or you can use it as a tent. You'll have a first aid kit. This first aid kit can be used within your backpack, but you can also get others to put in your car to have, and so you have a special first aid kit within the car. We have a wonderful crank radio, light, and a cell charger, and this is to make sure that you've got some backup in case your electricity is gone. We have our waterproof matches, and we have our tabs for purifying water. We recommend that one of these tabs is equivalent to putting in 1 liter of water, so you use 4 of them in about a gallon. We have our safety goggles for making sure you don't have anything get in your eyes when you're clearing debris. You have a NASA type sleeping bag that can be opened up and used as a sleeping bag or used to carry things.
How many people will that accommodate?
I believe this one is good for 1 or 2 people when you open it up. We have cord, utility cord that you can put between trees and then put your clothes that need to be dried or anything else over them. You have your garden gloves, or just to protect your hands when you clean the debris. You have a coal pack that you can put in your first aid kit when you open it up, that just is 1 extra piece, and your poncho for staying dry. You have your emergency whistle that you should always keep in case you needed to let people know where you were. And then we're giving you also a wonderful book called "It's a Disaster" and what you're going to do about it. And it has a lot of information about what to do in case of any kind of a chemical, biological event, or a lot of first aid information. So it's a great resource tool, and this will go within your backpack. You'll also receive a packet of material from the health department as well as our Medical Reserve Corps that gives you specific information on the kind of things you should be doing within your own family, like developing your communication plan, or making sure that you checked the rest of the things that need to go in this, like food, water, and other supplies.
Now, the kit has to be reserved ahead of time, and the cost is $50. What would you say the value of this material is if people had to buy it themselves?
I can't remember the exact price, but I can tell you that this piece itself, the hand crank radio, is valued at almost $50 in itself. So all of these pieces together, I'd say you'd probably spending at least $100 for this kit if you were going to the store and buying them individually. We've been able to buy in bulk through the health department, which is why people have been able to get it for such a good price.
And what do you recommend that people do besides what's in the kit? You mentioned immunization records.
We want to make sure that people have a current immunization record and that they keep their documentation, their medical documents, as well as any kind of bank documents, that they sit down with their family and develop a escape plan, and they have a communication plan on how people will get in touch with each other, that they check their medications and make sure that they have all of this stuff in place. This is just a start, and what people have to know is that we're giving them some basic tools that go into this kit, but it's their responsibility to learn what else they need to put in, and all that information is in the packet that we gave them.
And another key thing is water. How much water should people have on hand?
We recommend 1 gallon per person to have that at least have 1 per day for at least every 1 to 2 days. So.
And what are the major risks that could cause people to have to shelter in place or evacuate in this area?
Well, the one that Lowell should be very familiar with is the flooding. That's something that we had to respond to just a few years ago. But you also have hurricanes. You can have problems with ice storms. There's tornadoes. There's hurricanes. There are a number of natural and man-made events that could occur. We, in the public health field, are also working on making sure that we're covering any kind of a bioterrorism event or a potential flu pandemic. These kit parties are going to be going around across the whole region, the 7 communities that we service, and if they want additional kits, if they've already picked one up, or they want to order another one, they can find out where the different locations are going to be that will be hosting these parties throughout the region, all starting this whole year.